Welcome back to Shane's Main Shop. Today we're going to try to address this charging station. Kind of a mess here. We'll see if we can organize it up a little bit. How we're going to do that is we have a rack system that was sent out to me by a company. I hope I pronounce it correct. It's Spampur, S-P-A-M-P-U-R. And I'll put a link to this down in the description, but they reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in doing a review on one of their rack systems. They have different sizes. I probably should have a bigger one, but this will be a great start to see if I can organize what's there. In fact, I really need this one in a different location and a bigger one for the area you just saw. Maybe that'll be in the future, but let's take a look at this here and see if we can straighten up that mess over there. Packaged up pretty good. It did come inside another box, so it wasn't just this box, so packaging was great. Looks like it's got instructions here that are pretty simple to follow. Like I said, they do have other ones that are a little bit more robust as far as what they can hold and different racking systems, so definitely check them out. I'll put a link down in the description for this one, and then you can go from there and see what might fit your needs. That shows you everything you got. Show everything included here. Got your hardware, fasten it to the wall, and your two racks here. Pretty straightforward. So looks like it's even got some spots here for some screwdrivers or something on the side that might come in handy as well. All right, let's get over there and see if this is going to fit where I want to put it. So I just want to have an idea how low these are going to hang down before I put it in there. So I think that'd probably be a good spot for this one, and then I'll put the other one up above that will hold the battery. And you're going to want to put a level on this to make sure it's level. If you're concerned about that, I'm going to make 2 marks here where the holes need to be. All right, then you want to get your anchor, and I got a drill bit just slightly smaller than the anchor, so I don't want it to fit in loosely. So we're going to go ahead and drill the holes. There's 1, there's 2. Then you're just going to take a hammer and gently tap these into the hole. Till they're flush. And then you're going to take your provided hardware that they gave you to screw it in, and you can see on the rack there is holes right there which I already used to line it up. I'm going to go ahead and get that through there. There's one side. So there's the lower rack in place, and let's just slide something on it real quick here. There you go. That should help organize this a little bit. Let's go ahead and get the upper rack. So basically I'm going to repeat that process and I'll show you what it looks like. So you see I got the other rack up here, and we'll use that for one of the chargers. And you probably noticed I decided to put the rack on the down lower here. We put that down there, and we can use it for this type of charge as well. A couple chargers down there, and we can still put the tools up here. Now, this is a far cry from what I need for capacity, but that's not a dig against the company because they have many more options out there that you can choose from. You can even put some batteries on here. You get a little bit of space. You have little hooks here you can hang stuff on. And of course, you have some spots up here if you want to have a couple screwdrivers and stuff. Now, I am happy with it. It certainly is going to help clean up my charging area a little bit, but I have so many things that this rack is just not big enough for everything I have, but that's fine. This is a small area. Maybe I could get a couple more of these to put in here. We'll see. Yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. I have one complaint. It's something I think they need to address, is the fastening hardware on these is a very weak point. I ended up having to change to a thicker screw on this one. Even putting them in gently, they just did not want to hold very well. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. They actually provide an extra one, an extra fastener, and an extra screw if you lose one or something. That's all well and good, but these just don't. This is the screw that they provided, and they don't go in far enough to spread that enough to hold it. You can see it spreads it a little bit, but not nearly enough to hold that from coming back through. Honestly, this part was staying. Be quite honest, I think this was catching on the back side, but the screw was pulling out. You can see, I mean, granted, I just banged the camera a little bit, but it did not take much for me to pull that screw out. And this is a brand new one you just saw me take out of the package. If I screw it in there, of course, it won't go all the way in because you got to leave room for the hardware of the rack itself, but I can grab that and pull it relatively easy. So when you're dealing with rechargeables and stuff like that, they do weigh a little bit. And the last thing I want to happen is for this rack to come off the wall and drop and break an expensive charger, battery, or a drill unit itself. So I am going to be removing this back from the wall off camera on my own and putting in a completely different type of hardware system to hold this in place, because this is not sufficient. Other than that, I like the rack. It's certainly going to help organize some stuff. As you can see, that's 4 things off of the bench, a couple of chargers, and it'll fit a couple batteries. But like I said, they have much bigger options available, which of course is what I would need to get all of these things picked up. Skill saw, and I got another brand over here that really needs a home. But this is my charging station currently, and it could look like that if you got a big enough rack system and you can organize everything up there. So I just want to thank them for sending this out to me to let me review it. I appreciate it. So I'll put a link down in the description for this product. Certainly might help organize your station so it doesn't look like this. I hope you like this video. Please swing back often for more videos. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.